Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with my journey around the world with Atletico Madrid now. We are halfway through the second season, well, my first full season here, and our first season without European football because yeah, financial fair play. Fuck you, Diego Simeone. So basically, we've had just loads of league games, and I've just sort of pushed. I actually went through this quite quickly because there's no sort of European distraction there, which is kind of good in a way for us. But at the same time, money-wise and all that sort of stuff, the whole point of Pentagon is to get the Champions League. So yeah, but transfers-wise, nothing's really happened since I last updated you. Uh, like on the now front. Coming in at the end of the season, do have two players coming in. Aldo Guzzetti from Juventus, 23-year-old Italian striker. Got some good stats there, and I thought I wanted a backup striker, so I decided to bring him in. Got some good determination as well. Hopefully, he can do well for us next year. And then also a young goalkeeper, Mogamat Stanfield from Maritimo in Portugal. He's a 20-year-old South African keeper who actually played for Golden Arrows. Don't know if he was there when I was there, but getting him on a free, he has quite a good potential to do well. So hopefully he'll be a bit of a backup, maybe send him out on loan next year. Don't know, but otherwise just loans and stuff really. But yeah, so straight into the fixtures. Last time I left you, it was after our 3-2 loss to Man U in the Europa Super Cup. We did actually take on Barca in the league, and we won that 2-1 somehow. Rashid, sorry, Olive and Felipe with two goals in the first half, and then they got one back, and it was a bit sort of tight from then on. But we actually got the win there, and we've been on amazing form. To be fair, like without any distractions, it's all we've had is the Spanish Cup and the league, so we've had a lot of wins. We went on to beat. Oh, there we go. I haven't actually done this, so I decided to like make that go like that. Wait, what's the difference? Venue. Where did you get the green bit from? I have to look at this at a later date. But we beat Almira 5-0. Felipe with two, Garcia with two, and Biffy with a goal there. Then we took on Valencia at home. Roma with a goal. Switch back to this for now. Go through here. 4-0. We won versus Real Betis. Aldasari, Olive, and Rossini with the goals. 3-1 win away to Getafe. Svarvsen, or see, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Svarvsen or Svavsen or what? If there's any actually Icelandic people that, or I don't know, anyone that can pronounce that, tell me, because yeah, I have no idea. I just call it Momar. So pretty happy with that. He's had a very good season. Even though he's like 29-30. Schroeder and Shogway with the goals there. Then we beat Osasuna 1-0. Guillermo Fernandez with the only goal in that game. Then we went on to beat Celta. Garcia with the only goal in that game too. 3-1 against Real Sociedad away. Good performance here. Olive with two, and Zanetudinov with one there. Took on Mallorca at home. Garcia, Aldasari, and Olive with the goals. 1-0 against Athletic Bilbao. Biffy with the goal. 2-0 versus Espanyol. Momsilov and an own goal. A 4-4 draw away to Levante. This game pissed me off. We took the lead, and they went back to 1-1. Then we made it 2-1, and then they made it 2-2. Then we made it 3-2, and then they made it 3-3. Then we made it 4-3, and they made it 4-4. So I was a bit pissed that we couldn't actually win this game. But that was the first draw in a good 10 or so matches, which was pretty cool. We then had the 4-1 win over Villarreal. Rossini with a hat-trick there, and Carlos with a rare goal. Had Getafe in the Spanish Cup 4th round. First leg was a 2-0 win. Altasari and Garcia with the goals. And then one more draw with Sevilla as well, as Carlos gets the only goal there. We beat Getafe 1-0 at home to take us through to the next round. Rashid Olive penalty. Malaga was a 4-1 win. Olive, Zanetudov, Rossini, and Omar with the goals. And then we had the little break, a 12-0 win and a 2-0 win over Athletic Bilbao. We actually had Real Madrid last year's finalists. We came up again in the Spanish Cup fifth round, and we actually won 2-0 at home, which was really, really good. Zanetudinov and a Rossini pen gave us a really good 2-0 advantage in our first home leg. We then took on Sporting, Nyarko and Aldasari with goals. Then we lost 3-2 away to Real Madrid, but that means we went through 4-3 in aggregate. Like, we really bottled it towards the end. We were 2-0 up. I'll leave with a penalty and a goal. So we were 4-0 up on aggregate. And then the second half, we just collapsed. Like, they got a goal in the 92nd minute. I was so happy with that, like those two goals there, because I would have been pissed otherwise. Because we just completely, they just came out us second half and we didn't have an answer for them. Look at that. But I was quite happy we actually got those two goals because we did play on the counter. But we actually went through that. That was our first loss of the season, but it still meant we went through. We then took on Zaragoza and won 1-0. Rossini with the goal. We then had Sporting in the Spanish Cup quarter-final. The first leg we won 5-1. It didn't start off too good because they scored first. But then Olive got a goal, an own goal. Felipe, Nyarko and Schroeder made it a bit more comfortable. 3-0 win over Real Madrid away. I don't know, really. Like, we just have really weird games against Real Madrid. Like, it was a very even game. But we just got the goals. Olive, an own goal, and Zenitudov all in the first half. They had loads of yellows. And we just won that comfortably, which is really surprising. We then actually lost 2-1 to Sporting away. Pretty poor performance, but I did play out the sort of second team players. As you can see, David was in, Castaldo, Acevedo, Cole, not really, but like the front line was a bit more sort of youngsters. David with the only goal there, but we got two. Well, they got two, but it was a 6-3 on aggregate. We then followed that up with a 1-0 win over Villarreal. Olive with a goal, and that's been it so far. We got a semi-final versus Osasuna. The semi-finals are Barcelona versus Athletic Bilbao and Osasuna versus us. So it's probably going to be a Barca Atletico final, if we can sort of keep that. And we've got the rest of the league to go through. If I show you the league, we've had a very good performance. As you can see, we haven't lost yet actually, but it's kind of funny. We've won 18, drawn 3, lost none, scored 50, 13 against. We don't have the best goal difference, and we're only 3 points ahead. Barcelona have done the exact same, except they've lost one instead of won one. Like, if we had lost that first game of the season, they'd be swap positions. And then Real Madrid have lost 2 and won 16. Like, it's so close, these top 3 up here. And then there's a massive gap down to Sevilla, and then another gap down to Osasuna and the rest of the teams. And to be fair, like, even the goals scored to conceded ratio is pretty close. Like, us and Barca are very, very close. But yeah, we don't really have anyone in the stats wise. To be fair, even average ratings, everyone sort of just is a very much team. What is actually the real life Atletico? If I show you the squad, here we go, the stats. Goals wise, it's mainly been Rashid Olive. I'll actually put unavailable on there. There we go. 14. He's got 14. Castaldo, he's in the B team. He shouldn't be in there. Felipe's got 9. San Martin's in the B team. Rossini's got 8. Zanatudov's got 8. David's in the B team. Garcia's got 7. He's in the B team. He's in the B team. Schroeder's got 5. Alzari's got 5. It's very spread out. Assist-wise, Olive and Rossini leading the way. Average rating, he's in the B team. He's in the B team. B team. Olive has got 7.5, and then Omar 7.5 as well. He's been a rock for us at the back. Like, he's so good for us. We've actually had interest from PSG for a 30-year-old Icelandic centre back, which is a bit crazy there. But actually, our B team's not doing too bad. If I show you Second Division B1, they are doing pretty well. Look at that. They're just dominating that league. 13 points at the top. So might look to bring some players in. Don't know really, but we'll see how it is. They're not the best reports, but I'll see if I can bring a few in. There is one player that's getting a few bids called San Martin that a few clubs are interested in, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so really there's nothing much going on. If I show you the Champions League, I guess. They're into the first knockout round. The likes of Liverpool, Real Madrid, Anderlecht, PSG, Valencia City, Lyon, Inter, Schalke, Chelsea, Barca, Man U, Bordeaux, Roma, and Twente, Lazio. So those are the knockout rounds. In the groups, you just got, I don't know. I think we probably go in as a second seed. Not a top seed, but there we go. Those are the groups, if you want to stop and look at them. Man U won it last year. Man City, Real Madrid, Man U. It's been dominated probably by England, mostly because I've had that open, but there's been a few. There's PSG there. PSG lost it last year, but yeah. Don't know if there's anything else I need to update you on. If I go back into my history, anything happening at Newcastle. Newcastle aren't doing as well, I know that. Paul Lambert's been a bit under pressure. Where is it? Premier Division. They currently sit in 8th at the moment, which they should be pushing for Champions League, really. But it probably is because they sold Jacob Monk, who the player I really rated when I was there, to Arsenal for 27.5 million, a Danish fullback. And they also where is it? I think they sold to blah, 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 the Greek centre mid to Lyon. So they're sort of selling big players, which isn't the best. They did spend quite a bit of money, but I don't think it was probably in the best areas. Yeah. Then also, if we look at Lyon, I guess, what are they doing at the moment? Club World Championships, they didn't do as well as last time, even though they won the Champions League for 2 years running. They didn't do too well. Lost to Velez and then lost to Man U, but you can't really say it's anything different. But yeah, to be fair though, it's really weird how Lyon, compared to all my other clubs, have kept hold of all their big players. Like Palacios, I thought he would have gone by now. He's a really good player for that league, but he stayed there. And most of them have actually said they've sold a few, but not as much as other teams. Like South Africa really have sold a lot. They sold a few, like Zagal. Went to Monaco. Sanchez went to Tigres. Castillo to Cruz Azul. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So I will be back probably towards the end of the season. I don't know if I'm going to do a live form or just do a end of season update. Don't really want to do the Spanish Cup because that's a bit just meh. So I might just do an end of season update, and then be back with next season where hopefully we can get some champions. It looks like we've secured Champions League football because it's the top 3 qualify for Champions League, and we're already 13 points above 4th, so I would hope that we would qualify. But yeah, so anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll probably, let's start it now. What ideas and what should I do after this Pentagon? Because I don't know whether I'm going to win it with Athletico or go somewhere else, but I'd like to get some ideas flowing now and sort of suggestions, because I want to see how many suggestions there are on what everyone wants to do, or like wants to see me do, because I've been looking. I've had some initial ideas. I've had going back to South Africa and building up the league with youngsters and actually having a good legacy there, or go to Holland, really like the youth there, go to Croatia, like the youth there, or just go around, see what things are, like try and do the Champions League challenge maybe, winning Champions League with all the big clubs, do a bit of a Giants hopper where I go to from big club to big club, winning things everywhere. But I don't really know, so I want your guys' suggestions, I want your guys' feedback on this. But yeah, anyway, guys, it's been Alex, and I hope you guys enjoyed.